Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Balatro. Here, an early rough gem with multiple retrigger effects and a lot of planet cards carried the run despite an absence of useful point scoring jokers. The extra money from the gem came in clutch, however, to provide me with enough funds for plenty of additional shop rerolls. Enjoy the video. I kinda like a rough gem here. I also like the clever joker, but I'd rather have the money. This is also phenomenal since we get to encounter the boss blind that makes it useless immediately. Hey, congrats, Epic. It's quite the accomplishment. Okay. Well, if we're not gonna get money from the rough gem, might as well from the faceless. Or, hear me out, neither. Look, against my against my better judgment, we'll get faceless joker value here. I'm a genius. God, he's done it. Okay, good order for a change. Would you look at that? Alright, I think Jupiter might be in here. Okay. It's pretty good for the rough gem. See if we can get one more face card before we... Yerp. And we can just send this one. So, what if we play towards diamonds just for fun? That could be a lot of money too, but probably don't need it right now. Is Matador fun? No. No, it's not.
Well met.
Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub. Suddenly many Jupiters? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Other than the telescope. Jake? Alright, more stars. And we need these levels since we're about to get robbed of them by the boss blind. Face cards? I'll do it. I think we have enough diamonds now to like get away with greedy plays like this. And by now, I mean we added like 3. Cam Bam, thank you for the super chat. Is there such a thing as a Shiko pivot run? Yeah, if you encounter the Manacle, Shiko, and Invisible Joker. Whoa. Okay.
Well
okay. That's quite the gift. Trombador. What are you? Wheel? That doesn't help. One more. Egg. There we go. Probably don't need to get rid of all of these faces. Well, like that'll probably, yeah. We paid $1 to get $5, so I think that's a fair
We're gonna be
exchange.
Rich.
Got any money for me? And get rid of 6s. Well, let's get rid of clubs instead, in case we want a 6 cents. Or of a kind. I'm gonna keep these face cards because they're like keeping face card diamonds with the sock and buskin is probably pretty valuable now. This is like I don't really have point scoring jokers. I just have the telescope doing work right now. And, of course, the rough gem. Obviously, that won't last forever, but it is kind of nice at the moment. Excuse me? There we go. I know it's bad faceless joker value, but I'm thinking more long-term. Oh, welcome, Murphy. King of Diamonds. What do you have? Red seal for me? Get out of my face. Jupiter. Making up for the lack of Celestial packs. Joop. Neat. No, thank you. Sure. $20 is decent money. We still, you know, kind of need jokers. It turns... Oh! Okay. That's a joker. Turns out jokers are often helpful for building out your run. I mean, if you're just going to give me the money, I'll take it. Oh, welcome, C-dubs. Let's look for Temperance. Okay, we are selling you. You're terrible. You're awkward. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the rough gem start. Especially with the retrigger options. Blue seal? Do we need one that bad? Sure, why not? There we go. Oh, we need point scoring. And just like that. No. 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 0 discards. Okay, that was maybe too greedy looking for base card diamonds. Or was it? Lunchador? Okay, surely there is a point scoring joker in here somewhere. Nope. Not really. Egg. We're getting close to the point where we might need multiple blushes to get there, but that's actually fine with the rough gem. Natalie, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Interesting. Which of these hung men do we take? Hello? Diamonds? Where have you gone? I've been abandoned by my own diamonds.
Well met.
Shay. Thank you for the 11 months. Jeez, that's a long time. Really appreciate that. Okay. Shay Undertale, noted early adopter of the Roffle-like content. Okay. This is dumb, but it's funny. Speaking of, jeez. Oh, I almost clicked the wrong button and hit a trance. Not a single lucky card hit? Oh my god. Oh, incredible. No thanks. Okay, so we know a decent flush will beat the needle at least. Gonna lose my mind. Oh, we got a lucky card. Just one. Okay. Look. Now we're guaranteed to get a lucky card in it, right? Okay, I don't want to play a flush house here because that could kill me. Yeah, the dusk timing with the needle. Oh! We got money. With the needle is perfect. Or discards. Look, he's back. Look, we don't really need you anymore, right?
Well met.
Flip-flop socks, thank you for the prime. And Taboosh, thank you as well.
Well met. Well met.
Hagman. Thank you for the 8 months. And Gerb, thank you for the bits. Let's run a silly. That's the goal for today. Not going for high scores. We're going for high volume of fun.
Well met.
Dakaris. Thank you for the 2 months. I think we might need 2 hands, so let's just plan on that. Christy, thank you for the bits as well. Neat.
Well met.
And Excellent Dragon, thank you for the 4 months. I guess that's what turning the alerts off does for a couple days is people hold their subs and bits for the next day. Welcome, Chubbs. Like, it's been 7 antes of having obscene amounts of money, and I haven't found anything worth, like, pivoting towards yet. I mean, at this point, it's probably just a good idea to get some value off of the hanging chads now. Which maybe means that we should have just held on to the dusk after all. No voucher skip? I have 0 point scoring jokers right now. I have a have a greater need to fill than vouchers. Plus, it's very expensive not to take, like, the, I don't know, $100 that I made this round. Just in case of emergency. I don't... I've got the rough gem. It's already doing work. Rebate? Not really a thing I need. We definitely not. Lucky cat? Okay. It's really good, but... Again, we're not really doing an ANF run, so... No repeat hand types. Wait, that's maybe annoying. Let's do a straight flush first. Money. Okay. And oh my god. We're finally getting the lucky cards to hit. And we can do a 4 of a kind. Okay, lucky cards broke again. Maybe with the glass that wasn't as concerning as I initially thought. Smiley face.
Well met.
Saltzer.
Well met.
More deck fixing. Probably don't need the glass here. Oh, we got the money. Wait. Lucky Cat's too strong? I mean, we've got a, like, more reliable business card. Oh. Okay. We've got multiple reasons to farm the lucky cards now, I guess. But it is kind of tedious. Okay. So with the cat and the levels in Jupiter, we are doing pretty well. So maybe I should just continue farming. No. The thing is, I don't really have anything that I want to give up right now. Oh no. How could you? Is there a reason to having a deck count lower than 52? A small deck is a consistent deck. That's true of every card game. So the fewer cards you have, the more reliable you can draw the good cards. Erosion? Erosion is a terrible joker and not part of the consideration for why you want a small deck in most cases. Okay. I don't know where this deck is going, but it's been fun. How dare you mess with my symmetry. Yerp. Yerp. Sure. Okay. Eventually we'll turn these into diamonds.
Well met.
Love. Thank you for the prime. Oh my god. Wait. We're winning too quickly now? The cat's getting too well fed. Okay. Of course, as soon as I say that. I wouldn't mind breaking this 9. Like a purple. Just get our first purple seal on ante 9, no big deal. Did you kill the kitten for a photo? No. It would probably have to be rough gem. Reluctantly. Still have the stars card in there. Sure. Guess we can just go ahead and do this. Ship it. I think I would also just be willing to take an Ecto at this point, but we don't have easy access to them. Okay. In all seriousness, our jokers have been pretty terrible. Considering how much we've rolled down. Like, we just haven't gotten good offerings. So all of, well, there could be a heart. This one could be a diamond. Okay, these are all face cards. Lucky card machine broke.
Well met.
Duke, thank you for the prime. There we go. Boy. I thought they were supposed to be lucky cards. Max, thank you for the super chat.
Well met.
There we go. We got one hit at least. Made in Quebec. Thank you for the prime. We're gonna have to tariff that sub, though, so you owe me at least an extra 10% on that bad boy. I regret to inform you. Nice. Only 10%? Look. Things have been changing so rapidly, I don't know what the numbers are anymore, so I'm not going to bother getting the exact estimate. It's not necessary for the sake of the bit. Yeah, you're focusing on the wrong aspect of that. Look, we've got markets to manipulate. There's no time to talk about the specifics. Okay. I was just about to start complaining, so the game must have known. Against my better judgment, we'll go and unlock Flush House here. Yeah, that's terrible. Micah. Thank you for the super chat. I should cover that other Canadian. Have a great stream, Roffle. Thanks for funding the fun builds. Alright, I guess I'll allow it. Although, like, we'll ignore the part where it's supposed to be me paying the, the extra. As the person on the importing side. Again, don't get caught up in the specifics. That's unnecessary for the bit. Don't hit me with those facts and logics. Stick with the, I don't know, something that you're used to. Fill in the rest for yourself, I don't care. Okay. How about some jokers, though? Like, anything? Pilar? Wait. Australians are gonna have to pay extra for that hello as a result of the tariffs now, too. The jokers simply don't exist. Nasser. I give it the super chat. What are the only skip tags you consider in a run? Depends on the run. Whoops. If it's gold stake, the main one I'm looking at is ante 1 investment tag. Oh no, it's not a flush house. Oh, that's a $20 hit. Gonna make a video about negative scab being bad and just use our video or our collab as proof? True. True, I'll have to grab the footage from that one. I could at least make a very good short. We might be dead on ante 11 here because, like, point scoring jokers don't exist. Warner, thank you for the super chat. What the build needs is the obvious spaceman. I think you might be onto something. I mean, we only have a level 48 flush. My toxic trait is I treat rare skips like chat treats negative skips. I'm glad you're honest with yourself on that, C-dubs. And that's the important part, right? But I did see that when you were playing against Edzy this week. But at least you know, right? Like, there's a difference between taking it because it's fun and you like it, and getting mad at the streamer for not taking it because you think it's optimal. Is this going to be the end? Do I even have any glass left? Sure I do, it's right here. Wow. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, I do have glass. Okay, we're not dead. How did I miss that? Or at least I don't think we're dead. The cat is up to time 16. Well, that's a bit of a problem now.
Well met.
We do have $242 at least. Other G-bot, thank you for the prime. Let's do this and maybe set up for an idol at some point. Like even right now, an idol would be kind of cool so that I can score any amount of points. Ooh, finally! We can keep the run alive a little bit longer. Jesus. It only took 11 antes. Thank you to Rough Gem for making this possible. Now we get to unlock Flush 5 as well. Which isn't honestly that great of a hand right now, but we gotta consider unlocking it eventually anyway if we want to go idle mode. Yeah, the photograph adds a lot. Let's do that. That looks better now. Any red seals for me, though? Alright. Let's take a look. Do I have money tree? Nope. One more. Where did you come from? Wheel me? Wait, those are like all face cards, aren't they? Oh well. World's greatest discarder just dropped. Bro, organizing his jokers based on aesthetic? Yeah. Yeah, I did that yesterday and it might have cost me the match. So I wouldn't recommend following suit. At least you died with style points? Not really, because I died way later into the run. Oh, let's investigate. That's got a long ways to go for this late in the run. Okay. I don't know if this wins, but we'll send it. Worst case scenario, it ramps the cat a little bit more. Okay, so we're through this ante, but probably not too far beyond it. You don't consider ectoplasm. Was there an ectoplasm? I gotta have to have access to an ectoplasm before I could consider it. Flush out's even good, yep. It scales better than just about every hand in the game. But it's worse if you're... We can't take that. That would kill me. It's worse if you're looking for... Goodbye. For like an idol. So. Depends on what your goals are. Guess we might as well level it up because there might be situations where we kind of like are forced to play it. Let's just play a flush for now, since we might need multiple hands. Half of these chats feel like nails on a chalkboard to read. How do you do this every day, streamer? One, it's my job. There are a lot worse jobs in this world, too. It's generally not that serious. One hand type boss, yeah. So you didn't, like, need to shout that at me when it's, like, something that I had taken into consideration and had already finished playing, but that's okay. Now let's farm up this cat a little bit more. And then we'll hope that maybe the glass jack will get me there. I only have 10 cards left. Hopefully they're all diamonds. They are not. So the next hand is the go hand. We do probably get there, though. 2, 3, 4. And here's the problem. We have to play the flush house. I guess that's why we leveled it up. Now, with that in mind, might as well hit you with one of these. Why not 4 kings and the jack? You're gonna want to think about that one for a little bit.
Well met.
Rager, thank you for the prime. If I play 4 kings, what hand does that make? Flush house gonna win it? Yeah. It's like the levels aren't that important as long as they're at a baseline, and the important thing is the glass. Wonder if it's just bad to add steel at this point because of the, like, Joker showing up. What would you sell for a blueprint? One of the Chads. Or maybe the sock would be the necessary line there. Gross. 4 cards, 2 kings. This'll be fine. No reason to farm anything else. I guess we are a flush house build after all. Do you want to find some more? I mean, that doesn't do anything for me. I don't have any support for that. Okay, that makes more glass. Three kings left. Nice. Oh, okay. It's the last of my kings. I can't do that. Burger, thank you for the donation. And a shard of glass, thank you for the 3 months. Here. Here. Hit you with this. Choop. All right. Probably our last ante here. Surely this liquidation will save us. I mean, what choice do I have? We're clearly a flush house build. Venus. More glass. I hate you. Where have you been the entirety of this run? Possible with the extra glass we can get through here. We just do 3 jacks and 2 kings. Yeah, more than enough kings for that. Let's get the guaranteed money here. It's worse for the cat. What's good for the cat is good for the run, right? Well, here's the thing we could actually do. Okay, we've done it. Don't bother asking yourself what it is. What's my deck? Got lots of kings. Got 2 more kings. We see the rest of our deck, right? Okay. Suppose that works. Well, now that's interesting. Cat is up to 34-25. This will just absolutely win and is probably completely and utterly unnecessary. But it was fun. Oops. At least we got the best possible outcome there. Other than maybe more glass. Can we fix this? Yes, we can. Wait. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. Okay, no we can't. Yes, we can. 1, 2, I think 3 will probably get me there. Okay. Hello. There we go. Monster. All 3 remaining cards are kings. So we hit you with one of these. How often do you look at chat and have no idea what you're talking about? Quite frequently, actually. Like, this is probably unnecessary as well, but I've already done it. Nothing has been necessary this run. That's the beauty of doing a deeply unserious but very fun run. None of them broke that time? Well, kind of want that blues. Or purple ceiling. We've got enough tarot cards. Okay. We want to kill the 5 and some of this in this 5. Stonks. I'll find death and strength is probably fine too. Bro. 106 flat mold on my flush. It's like 1 doubling already compared to what we're doing. Baron would go crazy right now. Bait used to be believable.
We're gonna be rich.
I might have thrown away too much glass, but that would be funny. Nebular. Thank you for the tip. That was not too much glass. Editor's note. We get to extend the run. We don't have that many queens, though, so it's not maybe the best hit. Oh! That was a misclick. Okay, we're fine. It's you that needs to go. Also, we get the hero glyph.
Well met.
That's also pretty far off. I want to maintain idle clarity here. So we just kill you and probably the jacks. Or look for strengths. But Chad is better. No, it's not. Oops. Should have moved my Joker placement. Or my card placement to get more money off of this. $40x Lucky Cat is at least 2 lucky card hits, I guess. Huh? Are you trying to make the least amount of sense possible? Because it's working.
Well met.
Let's do this. Okie dokie. King of Diamonds. Alright, we might be shifting to an idle build.
Well met.
Charlie Bros. Thank you for the 3 months. Hermie. Yerp.
Well met.
Serpent, huh? Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub. Isn't Flush House scaling better? How do I get a Flush House and an idol online? Scaling doesn't matter. How's this run hanging on? I thought you were dead 3 antes ago. Money. is the main reason. And a 42x lucky cat. That helps as well. I think this might win, unfortunately. I've got a strength in the Fool Steel, and I might want to use it. I think I will. Cool. I wonder if we can get away with 3 here. Probably. Just to farm up the lucky cat. Huh? Did we get a lucky card hit or something, and that's why it was better? Oh, the card sharp. You're right. We just have 1 remaining card to murder.
Well met.
Guess we take that and just glassify it. Benno, thank you for the 28 months. Tempting, but a little late. This doesn't do much, but it clears a voucher. We don't need to roll super hard since we're through the ante, but... probably will... not clear here.
Well met.
Second hand might. Sleer, thank you for the prime. Cool. Hermie. Let's just be safe. Yeah, if the idol picks the queen, we just die, and it would be funny. But that's pretty unlikely to happen, unless we keep breaking the glass. We have exactly 1 queen left, yeah. For now. 1 in 23, it's a little bit. It's 1 in 20. Parkio would not help right now. That has to be bait. Issa, thank you for the bits. I'd rather not have this queen break, just because, like, it's one less glass card. But it does ensure that the idol is online now. So not worth having the glass first. Why would I need the glass first when I'm scoring 100 times more, 10 times more than the score requirement? I guess I could have added one of those. Hey, the rough jump's back. That's what got us here to begin with. But we're just kind of, like, dead soon anyway, so. Still have plays like this we can make. Nat, thank you for the super chat. I told myself I'd stop watching when the run was over. Now it's ante 15. Masterful Gambit, sir. Yeah, that's how we extend that watch time. Get baited. Appreciate you sticking it out. Do this. Might need a little bit of extra juice here just because it is the flint. We sell for a blueprint here, Chad or photograph? Probably photograph. Good news, we don't have to. Probably should have just taken the, whoop! It didn't buy. Yeah, we'll just take a rare joker to hold.
Well met.
Drac, thank you for the 5 months. Nah, I don't know. Whoa! What happened there? Did anyone else see that? What was that snap? I don't know. My computer, I think, lagged out and then sped up. I've never seen that before either.
Well met.
Johnny, thank you for the prime. I don't know how much we need, so just send it all. Not enough glass IMO? I don't think that's going to be the limiting factor. Balatro is famously a performance-heavy game. Well, my computer is doing a lot of work streaming and encoding, uploading to 2 different servers while also recording locally. So, I think you can cut it some slack. Imagine that were a trib, though. It's happening again? Yeah. I've got something that's taking up a lot of, okay, it's obviously just Google Chrome eating up all of my memory. Typical. Oh, I think it's actually OBS using... God, this OBS update has been a nightmare. It's using a lot of my GPU right now.
Well met.
I think that's actually the thing. Alright. Let's play the game again before I lose my mind due to chat tech support. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Big love from New Zealand? That's... I thought that was a... Look, Bait used to be believable. That's clearly a mythical location. Given that it borders Narnia. I won't fall for that one again. Thank you for the super chat, though. There's nothing better than an ante-16 cameo, right? Senetian. Jeez. English is my first language. And only language. Thank you for the super chat, though. Yes, that is a times 54 Lucky Cat. What else would it be? Only one broke, but... At least Canya's contributing now. This is probably our last ante unless we get something better than Canio. Well, that's something that Canio's helping with, at least. It is, I want to see how many times we've re-rolled and not seen a blueprint or a brainstorm at this point. Mariana, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, this is still the first run. It just refuses to die for some reason. Oh, the $23, huh?
Well met.
Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. Nothing, bro. This is that Glass Joker nonsense all over again. Okay. Gotta roll down hard here, so it's good that we got that voucher. Sure. We don't have much time left anyway. Andrew, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the gold stake win. Kerkow, thank you for the bits. Congrats on completionist plus as well. That is kind of pog. Oh my god, dude. Okay. I'm gonna have to sell the card chart, but maybe this will do something for me. We'll also sell the seltzer. This does mean we probably don't want to farm the lucky cards as much. What lucky cards you say? I don't know. I just got here. That's a freebie. Scanio, the worst legendary, very far from it. Also, that's not a useful way of looking at things, in my opinion. Slash, in my experience. We're now guaranteed to hit the blue. We sell the Canio as well. Probably. Just because, like, my glass decided to stop breaking, but now that I said that I'm going to sell the Canio, we all know what's going to happen, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we sell. And, like, Chad is already just better than Canio, so it's not even worth the risk. Hello. Right back into it, huh? Wait a moment. This might be too greedy. How? Still no blueprint, though. That might actually kill me, in hindsight. But it'd be funny. Joop. You do have 2 idols? Yeah, but, like, it's next ante I'm worried about, right? Because we're pretty much at parity with where we were when we had the seltzer. So yeah, we're dead if we don't hit Petroglyph. We did not. Alright. It's probably the sell invisible into showman angle. And hope we hit a sock. We're dead. Unlucky. Selling Chad just makes it more likely that we die, I think.
Well met.
Because there are a few outs that, like, a photograph could have maybe kept it alive a little bit longer. But we are, in fact, dead here. Roosh. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. This run went on a lot longer than I was expecting, given how non-existent the scoring jokers were at the start. Would you take a rare skip? There would be no point in taking a rare skip when I'm dead. What's the point of taking a rare skip if we can't score enough for this, or to see the rare joker that comes out of it? It's probably the biggest lucky cat. I don't know. I've never really gone for a big lucky cat. I wasn't even really doing it here. It just kind of...
Well met.
Like, I could have farmed a lot more. It wouldn't have made a difference long term, but it would have maybe gotten us up to times 69. Alright. I think we succeeded in having a good, fun run here, at least. So that's the important thing.